Hello, everybody.
Hello.
You might have noticed we have some extra guests today. Wave hello, everybody.
He's not as good. He can wave with his mouth.
His mouth is waving.
He does everything with his mouth. Yes.
Does anybody want to guess why we invited our 3 friends here today? What do you think makes our friends all similar? Why we invited them?
Let's see, what do we have? We have an alligator, we have a turtle, and we have a frog. And they all seem to have one thing in
Something in
common.
common.
I think it's color.
They're all green.
They're all green,
Hey, Stevie,
right?
you're so
They
smart.
are all green. Alligators are green. Turtles are green.
Turtles are green.
Frogs are green. So,
Except
we're going to have stories today about green things, right?
things.
Because spring is kind of a lot of green, hopefully, right? We get a lot of stuff growing and grass turns green and the plants come up. So we thought green might be a way to go.
That would be our
And
team.
St. Patrick's Day.
And St. Patrick's Day.
Also green, lots of times. So we are gonna. Should we get started? We could sing our song, and we can have our friends help us
Yeah.
sing our song.
Mr. Frog is very good at clapping.
Yes, I think Turtle is better at clapping.
Then is Alligator capable of clapping?
He's better at mouth.
Oh, he can mouth
He
clap.
can sing. He's a good singer.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, are you ready?
Ready.
We're gonna go. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands.
Clap, clap.
If you're ready for a story, clap your hands.
Ribbit, ribbit.
If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. Clap, clap. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet.
Stomp, stomp.
And lastly, if you're ready for a story,
Say ribbit.
What do we say? We say hello. We say yes.
Can we say ribbit?
We could say ribbit. All right.
Frog.
If you're ready for a story, say ribbit, ribbit.
Ribbit, ribbit.
If you're ready for a story, say ribbit, ribbit,
Ribbit, ribbit.
If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, say ribbit, 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 ribbit. All right, here we
Oh,
go.
this is gonna be fun.
Our first book in today's green story time is called 999 Tadpoles by Ken Kimura, and the illustrations are by Yasunari Murakami. You probably already know that tadpoles are baby frogs, right? But in this case, there are 999 baby frogs. That's one less than 1,000, right? Here we go. One warm spring day, 999 tadpoles were born. Although they were tiny, they were full of energy. Mother and Father Frog were very proud. The 999 tadpoles grew and grew and grew until one day they grew into the frogs. Now the pond was too small for them. "We can't move," one called. "We can't breathe," called another. "Don't push," called a third. "We have a situation here," said Father. "We'll have to move," said Mother. So 999 young frogs scrambled to get out of the pond. "Shh," said Mother. "The world is a dangerous place. You must be careful." "Follow your father," said Mother. And there they all go in a line. Can you imagine how long a line of 999 tadpoles would be? So 999 young frogs followed their fathers across the field. But no matter how far they went, all they saw was more grass. "When will we get there?" asked one. "I'm hungry," said another. "I'm tired," said a third. "Keep hopping," said Father, "or a scary snake might get you." "What's a snake?" asked the frog children. "A snake can eat a whole frog in just one swallow," said Father. "It has a very big mouth and a very long body. Like this? Asked the children. Look at Father's eyes. Uh-oh. Yes, said Father. The snake was sleeping peacefully. It must have just eaten. Run for your lives, said Mother, before the snake wakes up. So 999 young frogs ran for their lives across the field. They didn't notice a hungry hawk flying over their heads. Then the hawk swooped down and grabbed Father. Let me go, cried Father. Not a chance, said the hawk, and rose into the sky. Let him go, cried Mother, and she grabbed onto Father's leg. Let them go, cried 999 young frogs, and they grabbed on too. Why is this frog getting so heavy, the hawk wondered, and he looked back. Wow, he was carrying a whole year's supply of frogs. He was so pleased, he flew even higher. The 999 young frogs loved it. This is great, said one. What a view, said another. Whee, said a third. Mother and Father were not as enthusiastic. They were worried about falling. Don't let go, warned Mother. No matter what, cried Father. I love this picture of all the frogs. The hawk flew on and on. 999 young frogs were getting restless. I'm hungry, said one. When will we get there? Asked another. I'm tired, said a third. The 999 young frogs began to wiggle, and every time one wiggled, the hawk swerved. Hang in there, hawk, said Father. Don't let us go. But the hawk couldn't hold on any longer. Ah! Father cried. Mother and Father and 999 young frogs fell down from the sky. Splash, 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 splash. 999 splashes to be exact, right? And probably 2 for Mom and Dad. Mother and Father and 999 young frogs fell into a pond. A big pond. It's cool, said one. It's wet, said another. It's home, said a third. And that's how Mother and Father and their 999 young frogs found a new home. For all I know, they're still there singing, Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. The end. I'm going to teach you a song about 5 green and speckled frogs. And you can see I've got them all sitting here on this log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe you've heard this song before and you want to sing it with me. This is how it goes. Sorry about that. It goes like this. 5 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 4 green speckled frogs. 4 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 green speckled frogs. 1, 2, 3, right? 3 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 2 green speckled frogs. 1, 2. 2 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was 1 green speckled frog. Just this guy, right? 1 green and speckled frog sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs.
All right, the name of this book is The Rainbow Snail by Karin Åkesson. The little snail popped out of his flower pot one day. "Oh, good," thought the little snail, "it's raining." But just then the sky cleared. The sun appeared, big and bright and warm. And there in the sky was the most beautiful rainbow the little snail had ever seen. The little snail looked at all the colors and wondered, what would it feel like to be violet like a spring flower? Or indigo like juicy blueberries? Or blue like the raindrops? Perhaps green like the soft grass? Or maybe yellow like the warm sun? Or even orange like the crackly fall leaves? How about bright, shiny red like my friend Ladybug? Being all the colors of the rainbow is best. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Hooray! Cheered the rainbow snail. The end. Hi everybody. Thank you for coming to join us for our craft today. Today we're going to be making a rainbow snail because I read this book, The Rainbow Snail, to you guys, and our theme is the color green. So I thought the rainbow kind of covers every single color, but it also includes green. So to start off making our rainbow snail, I colored with crayons on these pieces of paper. I'm basically making my own colored paper because I thought maybe some people at home don't have like every single color of paper, but it's super easy to make it. So what I did is just color like a big square of the color. So I saved one so I can show you how I did it. This was kind of fun because I could just color really hard and make a big green square for our green paper. Whew. Actually, it takes a long time to color this much. Alright, this is what I've got. I have 7 colors for the rainbow part of the snail, for the snail shell. I have red, orange, green, yellow, blue, teal, and violet. And then I also made this black part, which is what I'm going to use for the snail's body, just like he has here. So now I've cut out all of my little pieces of paper my colored pieces of paper and I arranged them just like the rainbow snail has them in the book. So I went first red, orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, then purple. So the first thing you're gonna do for your rainbow snail is take something small and round, and I actually have something right here that we're gonna use later on. It's my glue stick. So I'm taking the cap of my glue stick and I'm just going to use the purple paper first, and I'm going to place it on the edge of the paper and trace around it. Ooh. I'm using my black crayon so that it's easy to see. All right, now I have, it looks like a letter D, or maybe it looks like a slice of watermelon, or a rainbow. So now I'm gonna cut it out. All right, that's the first part of the rainbow. So now I'm going to use this purple part and I'm going to place it on the next color in the order. I'm going to glue it on there. I'm going to glue it right on the edge. Ta-da! And now I'm going to draw a slightly bigger watermelon letter D rainbow shape, like that, and I'm going to cut it again. Alrighty, and now I think you're starting to get how this is going to work. Now I'm going to glue this one onto the next color. Right at the edge. I'm gonna make a bigger arc, a curvy shape. Ta-da! Alrighty. And we keep gluing them onto bigger and bigger arches. I'm starting to see my rainbow come up. So far, I just have cool tone colors. Ooh. Alrighty, so I skipped ahead a little bit and I finished cutting out my different color arches and gluing them onto the back. I realized that by the end, I actually needed a bigger size paper for the red, orange, and yellow ones. So I went back and made a larger one. Now I'm going to show you how to make the snail's body. So here's what the snail looks like from the book. He's got like a black body. We're going to do something a little bit simpler. So I'm going to take, this is my black piece of paper that I prepared for the snail's body. I'm going to flip it over to the white side where I can see it. And now I'm going to draw at the top of my paper, I'm going to draw the letter V. And then on either side, I'm going to draw kind of like I'm drawing the letter Y, but instead of drawing 2, I'm just going to go down and draw 1, kind of like I did half of the letter Y. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, that's going to be the body. Then we just connect these with a little curve, and I'm going to cut that out. You know what? I actually think my snail's body is a little too skinny. I want my snail to be a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to add to it like that. Cutting, cutting, cutting. Ta-da! Okay, I know it looks kind of funny now, but when I flip it over, I think you'll see what it's supposed to look like. Ta-da! It's the snail body. I'm going to glue it in. Glue up this bottom part, and then I'm just going to place it where I want it to be. Yay! And then my snail, I noticed on the book, the snail has this happy little face. So I'm gonna cut a little triangle out of his face just so he can have that smile too. Yay! And then I'm gonna use a white crayon and draw his eyes, which are kind of hard to see actually. I might have to cut out a tiny piece of paper to glue on as eyes. Or maybe you have googly eyes at your house that you can use. I'm just gonna cut, since the white crayon doesn't show up, I'll cut out a little piece of paper. Alrighty, one eyeball. Uh-oh. And, ooh, this is the hardest thing to cut out so far. It's so tiny. Maybe it will be easier for you if you have small hands. And 2 eyeballs. Now I'm going to draw his little pupils. Yay! There's my very happy rainbow snail. Thanks for joining me. Bye.
All right, I am back, and I have a friend with me. He is a little green friend, and he's a turtle. And I wanted to teach you a little rhyme about this turtle, okay? And it goes like this. There was a little turtle. He lived in a box. He swam in a puddle. He climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow. And he snapped at me. He caught the mosquito. He caught the flea. He caught the minnow. But he didn't catch me. No, you didn't. Bye.
All right, friends, reptiles, humans, amphibians,
Other green things.
anybody that's green
Or not green.
or not green, whatever color you are, whatever color you wish you could be. Okay.
We hope you had fun.
Yes.
We are at the part of our story time where we get to sing the goodbye song. All right. And we have our friends back here to help us. So join us if you know it, or learn it if you don't. It goes like this. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. One more time. I guess the alligator can wave his tail or
Ooh,
something.
that's a good idea.
Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye.
Flippers.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you next time.
Bye, everybody.